Hey guys, welcome back to Makeup and Mama G. Today we're going to be doing a look using Heavenly Naturals. Today the Lakers are playing and I had the Lakers in mind when I was doing this look. So it kind of matches what I'm wearing too. See?
I want to say hi YouTube.
So you guys you want to say hi real quick? Say hi YouTube.
I want to.
Say I hope you like Mommy's tutorial.
Like Mommy's tutorial.
Say keep on watching.
No.
No, don't keep on watching. So I already applied my Too Faced Shadow Insurance all over the lid. And then right after that, I took my NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil and I applied it from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Happiness from Heavenly Naturals. And I'm just using a concealer brush because it is like a stiff brush and it's great for pigments. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a little bit up from the sample baggie. And the samples come with a lot of product inside, guys. You can purchase empty jars and transfer your samples into empty jars if that's what you prefer. But these samples will last you a very long time. There's a lot of product in there. Okay, so now that I have some on my brush, all I'm going to do is pat this along my lid. Now you want to pat. You don't want to blend right away, especially when working with pigments, because it will all just fall out underneath your eye and it'll just be a mess to clean up. You want to pat, pat, pat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the brush upside down so that way I can get close to the lash line. And so I'm just going to pat it along the lid. So I'm going to bring it in the tear duct area a little bit. And then I'm also going to bring it out over here a little. The lamp that I'm using is washing out the color. This color is like super, super pigmented, guys. You have no idea. So now I'm going to take a dome brush, which looks like this, also known as a pencil brush. And I'm going to take Siren Eyeshadow. Oh, that's his Lego Joker. Turn around so they can see the face. There you go. Ay. Be careful. Okay, go over there. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I want to know.
No, Mommy's got to finish doing her makeup. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Say I'm eating pretzels.
I am pretty. It's all gone.
You ate it? Okay, go.
No.
Mommy's got to finish her makeup.
What's it down?
No.
No.
Do you want to put makeup on you?
No.
Then you better go sit over there.
Huh. Don't put makeup on me.
Go.
A fake girl.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take a dome brush. It's also known as a pencil brush. And I'm going to take Siren Eyeshadow, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous royal purple. I mean, so pretty. So I'm going to pick some up onto my brush. I'm going to concentrate it on the tip of the brush. That way it will define our crease. Kingston, don't play with the fan, babe. And what I'm going to do is just define my crease. And I'm going to start on the outer part. And I'm just going to drag this color in. See how it's like a defined line? So I'm going to continue picking up some color and dragging it all the way across. Okay, so using the same dome brush and the same eyeshadow, I'm going to add a little bit at a time as I blend it upwards. As you can see, this one, it's a lot thicker than just that line and it's sort of blended. So what I'm going to do, just using the same brush, is I'm going to first start dragging the color upwards. This is just going to, ooh, careful King. This is just going to help blend out that line upwards just a little bit. But when I do this, it takes that sparkly purple away from the true color. And it ends up blending it out to be like an almost black kind of shadow. So I'm just going to do this first, the blending. As you can see, it's still defined, but it's softening up. So as you can see now, it's blended a whole lot better, but it's lost its purple pigmentation that it has, and it looks like just like a matte kind of dark black, purplish black kind of color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that same eyeshadow. It's Siren Eyeshadow. I'm using the same brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this along that line. Yeah, babe. I'll fix it, babe. So by pressing, I'm just like tapping it. It's giving that purple, that royal metallic purple kind of look back to it. So I'm just tapping it.
Mommy!
Yeah, babe.
It's too short.
Huh?
It's too short.
Okay, I'll fix it. So I'm just going to keep doing this so that way it gets that metallic color.
Too sharp is right here.
So with a soft eyeshadow brush, it's like a short one, I'm going to take Rare Beauty, which is like this matte magenta kind of color. This was just one of the little samples, so there's not that much in here. It's enough for like a couple applications. So I'm just going to pick some up out of the sample bag. Like so. See how it's like a matte, purplish pink kind of color? A magenta. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this right above that purple that we just applied. I'm going to start right at that line, and I'm going to drag the color upwards to the brow bone. So just using little tapping strokes. I'm probably going to have to add more along the way. Now I'm going to do is just blend. I'm using left and right motions right now, and I'm just blending that into the purple, and then I'm gonna blend that purple upwards. Don't worry about that harsh pink line, we'll blend that out in a little bit. So with an angled eyeshadow brush, it's like it's angled and it's soft and fluffy, I'm just going to take that edge and just blend it out. This is a great fluffy, not flubby. So now I'm going to take NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, and I'm going to take an angled eyeliner brush. Okay? Yeah. And I'm going to pick some up off of the pencil, like so. And I'm just going to apply this to my bottom lash line. This is just going to help the shadows stick, and it's going to have it last all day long. If you just put on a pigment or a shadow without any base, it's not going to last a long time, guys. It's going to fade quickly throughout the day as you rub your eyes. It's just better to use a base for any eyeshadow. So with the same angled eyeliner brush that I just used to apply the base, I'm going to take Intrigue Eyeshadow, which is this pretty, like, I want to say black base gold eyeshadow. It's very, very dark, but it has tints of a dark antique gold to it. So it looks like that. And I'm going to apply that just in the inner part of the bottom lash line. So I'm just going to take whatever's in the lid, tap off the extra, and then I'm going to pat it, just like I do with the eyeshadow. I'm going to pat it onto the inner part of the lash line. See, it looks dark, but it's really like a pretty antique gold color. And it has like little tints of like a pearlescent pink to it. But I thought this would blend well with the shadow that we put on our lid. So I put it about to right there. And then I am going to take Courtship Eyeshadow, which is another dark color. And it has tints of purple into it. So I'm going to apply that to the rest of the bottom lash line. So I'm going to start right here by blending it together. And then I'm going to just keep applying it to the rest of the bottom lash line. Make sure I bring it all the way up here so that way it connects to the top. Blend that out a little bit. Make sure I cover up all that white base that we used. Okay, now when I get to up here, I'm going to put some on my brush, and I'm going to actually outline that edge right there. Just going to define the line a little bit better after we did all that blending. It's a little bit darker than that color that we applied, so it's just going to add a little bit more definition. So I'm turning the brush sideways, and I'm applying it like this just so it gets more defined in that area. I'm bringing it about halfway. See how it's more defined? Trying to make sure that I make it even with that one, so that side looks a little darker, so I got to add more just on that outer part. Just a little bit more. So I'm going to take my fluffy angled eyeshadow brush again, and I'm going to pick up Kindness Eyeshadow. Ooh, color is totally washing it out. So it's a great highlight color. It's a shimmery, kind of nude color. I also think it's great for like pinup looks, for those of you who love pinup looks, for that nice white nude kind of color you want to put in the lid. If you want like a little frosty touch to it, this is a great eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply this underneath the brow. And then I'm going to just blend it into the rest of the look. I haven't used a highlight color in a while, so I'm not used to seeing myself with a highlight color again. I've been using concealer a lot lately, just because the looks that I've been doing every day, I've been doing a lot of natural looks lately, so that's why I wanted to do a dramatic look today. I haven't done one in a while, so I'm just blending it in, making sure it goes with the rest of the look. So I'm going to take my pencil brush again. It's a little dirty from earlier, but that's okay. And I'm going to take Bubblez Eyeshadow. It's one of those iridescent eyeshadows where it looks white, but when the sun hits it or the light hits it in certain directions, it turns a different color. And for this particular eyeshadow, it has a purplish pink kind of tint to it. You guys probably won't be able to see it right now because the lighting sucks in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this to my tear duct area. So I'm just going to dab it lightly, and I'm going to add a little bit at a time. You don't want to add a lot of it at a time because then it's just going to be hard to blend out later. So right now I'm just dabbing it into there. See, you can't really tell that it's there. I mean, it's a really light color. You know, depending on what kind of bases you use, the better it'll show. Like if you use it over a black base, it'll definitely show a whole lot better. But as you can see, there's a little bit. You can see it a little bit right there. So right now I'm just taking NYX's Sapphire Eyeliner. It's a blue eyeliner. I just thought it would go with this look. I mean, when I do these looks, I pretty much just grab whatever I have nearby, and if I think it looks good, I'll throw it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this to my waterline as well as tight lining. So I'm just going to apply it along my entire waterline. Like so, and then I'm also going to tight line it. I'm just lining my upper rim. These NYX eyeliner pencils are great. They're not hard at all. The double-sided ones are, but not the single ones. So with the same pencil, I'm just going to smudge this along my lash line. I'm not going to make it perfect because I'm actually just using this kind of as a base, because I'm going to put, I'm going to use one of these shadows, one of the Heavenly Natural shadows as eyeliner. So right now I'm just applying this along my lash line just so it looks thicker than what they really are. And then with an angled liner brush that I used earlier, I'm just going to take off whatever's on it, and then I'm just going to smudge this out real quick. So with an eyeliner brush, I'm just going to pick up Imagination. This was one of the little just free samples that came with the package. So there's not a lot in here, but I do have a sample bag of this, and it's pretty full. I'm just grabbing whatever's closest to me. So I'm just swiping inside, and I'm just going to line my eye with this color. So I'm just pretty much following the eyeliner that I applied and I smudged earlier. This is just a really pretty blue, and it has like specks of like green in it. It's like kind of like a great peacock kind of color, I want to say. So I'm just going to smudge this all along the lash line. Sorry guys, but I gotta rush the rest of my tutorial because it's already dinner time. I have to be downstairs with the family. And I already applied my face makeup for mascara. I used Covergirls Lashblast Length Mascara, which is in the yellow tube. This look would look a whole lot better if you use lashes, but I just don't have time for that right now. I use my Bare Minerals Tan Foundation. To contour my face, I use Bitch Slap's Zebra Bronzer, which is my favorite bronzer. And then to highlight my cheeks, I use MAC's Belightful Iridescent Powder, which is my favorite. It has specks of glitter in there, so I love it. And then for the lips, I use Heavenly Naturals Tawney Lip Gloss, which is a really nice nude kind of color. It has a little bit of, I want to say like a pink, like a light Barbie pink kind of tone to it. So I think it'll be great on all kinds of different skin colors. But yeah, this is pretty much the final look. Again, it would look a whole lot better if it had lashes. So yeah, I just don't have time for it right now. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.